Hey guys, I wanted to give a quick video update about the Tekton screwdrivers that I was raving about earlier. So actually after using them for a little bit, this is the number 2 Phillips. I found out that it was a little bit difficult to use this number 2. I was raving originally how it's a nice thick handle. You know, I get my whole mitt on it. And it does have these nice thumb recesses in here. So I thought that was really nice and handy. However, I was using it extensively to install some new doorknobs on the house, and I find my wrist and forearm were starting to get a little fatigued from jerking the gherkin and twisting it a little bit like this. So I'm no economics expert here, but I found this was getting all jammed up. The forearm was getting jammed up when the pinky was all the way out here. So the pinky's hanging out here and kind of gripping it, and also the way I was driving the screw, I would end up riding up on the collar a little bit here, which also, conveniently placed the pinky here and created quite a large arc. So anyway, I found that it was a little bit difficult to use it. So originally I was saying, how I didn't like the number 1 Phillips because it was a smaller handle and my pinky was hanging out in free air. However, I think that's actually better because I picked up one of my favorite Phillips screwdrivers. I used this a long time ago from a coworker's, but I could never adjust the price of $45 for a single screwdriver. Found this guy on eBay for $18. Had to pull the trigger. It's about 1 inch longer overall than the Tekton number 2. So this is a number 2 Phillips as well. SnapOn part number SSDP102. USA made number 2, as we can see here. And this does have a smaller handle as a number 2. So it's lengthwise the same as Tekton's number 1, but the actual overall diameter is smaller. And yeah, so it's got this, these are rounded off a little bit of blending on the edges. It's classic style. This is the older style versus, say, this is the newer style. Obviously, this is a ratchet, not a screwdriver, so this it might be a little bit exaggerated for how their screwdrivers are. Don't know just yet, but this is the new style of Snap-on hard handle. This is the old style Snap-on hard handle. And this one is really nice and smooth. The action is superior on it. The small diameter is good. And yeah, my pinky does hang out in free space, as I'm using it kind of like this. But it is really, really nice and ergonomic. I find this way better than this guy. For more torque, the larger handle is better. But frankly, if you're going for ultimate torque, this is the way to go. With a ratchet and a bit on it, you got a huge lever arm on it, so you'll crank out the screw no problem beforehand. So these are really nice as well. Obviously you can use these with a flex or a universal joint to get into really funky angles, but that's why I like the long handle Phillips, because you can, especially for doorknobs, if you got the knobber here, you can go on an angle and get through it, still get some bite. The one thing I'll note about the number 2 Phillips actual biting heads, Snap-on versus Tekton. I think the Tekton actually might have slightly better engagement because the tip is just a little bit more filed at the top, so you get a deeper engagement in the fastener itself. That may not even be a problem if you just file this guy down just a little bit, but I'll use it as is for now. Let's get a little measurement on here of the actual largest diameter of the handle. So I'm going to be going across the widest part. So that comes in about, let's see here, about 33.5 millimeters versus Snap-on 28.7 millimeters at the widest part, approximately. Maybe 29 or so, about 29. So quite a bit smaller. I'm not even going to measure this because, like I said, this is not even a screwdriver, just for demonstration purposes. I think this is the one for quick jiggling. This is the way to go. It's really quick action and keeps the palm tighter, and I find that is less stress on the wrist itself. So there you have it. I still think these are really nice drivers for the money, especially. Like I said, it was like 32, 36 bucks for a pack of 4 with the flat heads and whatnot. But if you're using the Phillips often, I really would personally, in my opinion, would recommend this Snap-on, especially with the older handle. I might pick up a T15 long driver with the newer style handle just to test out, but this is my go-to guy right now. All right, thanks. Till next time.